This man had a peculiar obsession pretending to be blind. It allowed him to spy on people without suspicion. Working as a traveling blind piano tuner, his act granted him access to private lives he'd never otherwise witness. He reveled in these voyeuristic thrills, unaware this very habit would drag him into a nightmare. One day, John received an invitation from a wealthy client. But when he arrived, the door was answered by the man's wife. The woman, Lisa, blocked the entrance, reluctant to let him in. Yet John insisted he'd been paid, and he'd deliver his service. Their standoff drew the attention of a nosy elderly neighbor across the hall. With no choice, Lisa reluctantly allowed him inside. John settled at the piano, carefully adjusting the keys until a pair of legs suddenly appeared in his line of sight. He froze. The room fell silent. Thankfully, Lisa didn't notice his reaction. Regret already gnawing at him, John excused himself to use the bathroom. Lisa guided him to the restroom, but as she opened the door, her gaze flickered sideways. Fighting panic, John lifted the toilet lid only to sense a towering, armed man looming behind him. The stranger watched closely but, seeing no reaction, slowly backed away. John's blood ran cold. The floor was slick with what looked like red wine, and beside it lay the wealthy client's lifeless body. Returning to the piano, he forced his trembling fingers to play. Lisa studied him, reassured by his blindness, then resumed cleaning the gruesome scene. With her accomplice unaware, John saw everything. She even praised his playing between tasks. Eventually, the killer finished disposing of evidence and left. John's flawless acting had saved him for now. The moment he escaped, he rushed to the police station, ready to report the murder. But his words died in his throat. There, standing before him, was the same man from Lisa's house, the police chief himself. The chief's piercing stare locked onto John. Thinking fast, John stammered about reporting his murdered black cat. But suspicion had already taken root. The chief insisted on escorting John home to investigate. There he tested John relentlessly, even hurling a knife at him. Only when John didn't flinch did the chief finally believe his blindness was real. The next day, Lisa hosted her husband's funeral, hiring John to perform. But the elderly neighbor, oblivious to the chief's involvement, tipped off the police about the mysterious muscular man she'd seen at Lisa's home. She never imagined those words would seal her fate. The following morning, Lisa knocked on the old woman's door, smiling sweetly. "I have a terrible headache," she said. "Could you spare some medicine?"